It's well known that joeys make good friends. How you doing? Leave two toddlers in a room together and they'll usually find enough in common to get along. These kangaroo and wombat joeys are no different. Bet you'd never guess their origin stories have very similar beginnings. Let's start with Buggy.
Buggy is a very, very sweet kangaroo. He's been very sweet from day one.
This eastern grey kangaroo was found by golfers on a golf course, cowering next to his dead mother. They picked him up in their golf buggy, which is where he got his name, and called for help.
We went there and picked up Buggy, and he was the cutest little fella. He was in really good shape. He didn't hiss at us in any way, which a lot of roos do.
Without a mom and only about 8 months old at the time, Buggy needed round-the-clock monitoring and a warm pouch to sleep. His thick adult fur hadn't grown in yet, and without help, he never would have made it. So, Holly and Grant came up with a makeshift pouch as a substitute.
Here we go. Got your milk ready. Here we go. Hop in. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you're hungry, aren't you? That's it? That's all you're going to drink today, huh?
It's only been 3 months, but he's already packing on the pounds. In the past month alone, he tacked on 12 pounds. 4 bottles of milk a day for a growing boy will do that. He needs all that sustenance to grow and to hop around the joint, as kangaroos are known to do. Buggy had it made, but before long, he had to share his crib with Wally. About 7 months ago, Holly and Grant spotted a dead wombat by the side of the road. And inside her pouch was Wally.
Well, I initially got out of the car and I could see his little feet moving around in the pouch. Once we cut him out, you could tell he was in good condition.
Look at him, he's so sweet. All right.
He didn't seem injured, so we took him to a local wildlife carer who could give us some wombat milk.
Holly and Grant gave Wally a second chance. But would Buggy be on board? At first, not so much. With time, Buggy got attached to Wally and wouldn't let go. Literally.
Buggy, for some reason, likes to just hang off Wally and suck his ears. He likes to sit and he will suck all day. So maybe it's just having something nearby that's easy to suck.
I think it's a comfort thing. You know, when they're in their mother's pouch, they're obviously always on the teat, always sucking that as well. In the absence of that, they take whatever's the nearest thing, and that's their thumb or their tail. Or in Buggy's case, it's Wally's ear.
Inside their cute little nursery, the joeys each have their own pouch to rest in. But they've become so close, they'd rather dream together.
But we kept on noticing that Wally would always get into the same bag that Buggy was in.
It doesn't matter what I do, I can walk away for 2 seconds, I come back, and either Buggy's in Wally's pouch or Wally's in Buggy's pouch, and it's continual all day. It's a comfort thing for both of them because Buggy would still be in and out of his mum's pouch. Wally would still be waddling side by side with his mum, so to have them both together I think is mainly comfort, and they really enjoy each other's company, which is beautiful.
Beautiful, yes, but also a tight squeeze.
I have to check on them quite regularly and make sure that someone's not squashing someone else.
Eventually, they'll each be ready to be released back into the wild, so they've got to get the hang of life outdoors.
Come on. That's it. Just take him for a little walk so he can get used to hopping.
Until that day comes, the company they keep will keep them warm. Nice to see things are looking up down under.
A hyena pup, a couple of lion cubs, and a meerkat. Friends? Okay, real talk. Hyenas and lions aren't exactly known for getting along, and under normal circumstances, a meerkat would merely be a snack for these guys. No, this isn't a Disney film. It's Lobi's Predator Park in South Africa. True story. These guys met when they were just babies. Kala arrived as an orphan after her mom was caught in a farmer's trap. Safari and Susie were rejected by their mother at birth. And little Pockle here was found wandering alone without his family.
He was very cold. He was almost on the edge of dying, and I pulled him through.
He might not be an apex predator like his pals, but you'd have to tell him that.
I think Pockle thinks he's in charge. He's rough with them, he likes to play, but if they get rough with each other like the lion cubs and the hyena, then he will come in between.
After a couple sad twists of fate, rather than hunt each other, these would-be foes would sooner share a plate. At least when Pockle has his way.
When he's hungry, he will turn around and push his butt towards them. So he's pushing them out of the way so he can eat first. And they must be submissive. Yeah, he's the dominant one.
Pockle's become somewhat of an intake coordinator for the sanctuary. When Kala first arrived here alone, it was Pockle who made her feel at home.
Pockle! Pockle! Come, Pockle! Pockle and Kala like to play with each other. Pockle likes to jump on top of Kala's on his neck, or he will clamp down on him and think he can hold him back.
And when activity time rolls around, you can really see the Napoleon complex come out. To stimulate curiosity, the cubs and pup are given large ostrich eggs, and Pockle the much smaller chicken egg. But of course, the little one wants what the bigger kids have. And what Pockle wants, Pockle takes. It won't last long. The orphans are growing fast, and soon their predatory instincts may kick in. Pockle's managed to avoid injuries so far, but Kala is starting to try out her strong jaws, which are designed to crush bones. Once she's full grown, her bite will be 5 times stronger than ours. So just imagine what it could do to a meerkat, even by accident. Meanwhile, the twins will soon be 200 times bigger than Pockle, which means their wrestling days are numbered. In a few weeks, the natural-born predators will be relocated to larger enclosures fit for larger carnivores.
Kala and the lions and Pockle, they all stay together now. They are friends. But when they're a bit bigger, size is going to be a big issue. They need to go back with their own species, so that's difficult for them to be together forever.
Okay, so they're not destined for your typical run-of-the-mill Hollywood ending. But come on, even Disney couldn't script a friendship quite like this.